is our deck. And this is the deck. I'm going to give you a wide shot of the whole thing from out in the yard. This is the back of the house. This is the right-hand corner of the deck if you're standing looking out the yard. And the deck extends over there off the bedroom. As you can see, there are rounded concrete steps that run around one part of the deck here, and there's a pad at the landing point of the steps. There is a hot tub set into the deck, and it sits on a concrete pad underneath it. And this whole thing has a wooden structure underneath. This is a panel that's patching a weak spot in the deck at the moment. And this deck is a light layer of stamped concrete with a wooden underlayment. And here's where the deck meets the master bedroom and this little nook here. Okay, again, this is where the deck meets the master bedroom, and this small alcove here where there's a table and chairs. That's the kitchen window. And then what's kind of unusual about the deck are the angles that make up this section where the kitchen breakfast nook sticks out. So it's symmetrical on both sides, but as you can see, there are 45-degree angles that make up these corners here. And that makes it a little more difficult, I'm sure. This railing right here extends up from the ground level and crosses what is the basement well. So down there is the entrance to the outside entrance to the basement and the rock retaining wall. We had considered taking the rail off and extending the deck out over this well, over those rocks, and past that little rail right there, but I actually don't think we're going to be able to do that. I think the engineering on that and the cost would be pretty expensive. So again, we're widening out for another look at the deck, and I'm about to go underneath and show you what it looks like from underneath. Okay, we're looking at the underside of the deck now from the basement well to get a look at the way the thing is built. And what you're looking at are these joists, which look much more like floor joists than deck joists, but they are joists, and on top of it you can see this layer of 3/4 ply, which is what the concrete is stamped on top of. So what I'm hoping is that we can remove the 3/4 ply and build the deck on top of that, leaving these wooden stringers in place here, these floor joists. So hopefully that will work out. This is where the deck meets the house, and if you can see that, you can see that it's lag bolted into the house all along the perimeter of the deck. So hopefully that part can remain. There's some wires running under here for the hot tub. And I don't know what you'll see, but I'll try and take a shot underneath where the hot tub sits here. And you can see that the outside of the deck here, there's legs that are just sitting on top of the rock retaining wall at a couple of points here, which is holding up the end of the deck. And that is the part that has started to sink, causing some cracking along the edge of the deck. And I think that's pretty much it. I'll do one more wide shot from the outside. Okay, and here's the last shot from up on the hill behind the house, looking down at the deck.